Forza Horizon 4. They're one of the best games in the world and one of the best selling games in Forza Horizon's franchise so far. Not only if it looks amazing, but also quite beautiful. Shows spectacular beauty of Forza Horizon 4 and its game entirely. Shows that people should be playing it for just to see the majesticness of all the seasons within Forza Horizon 4 and in Great Britain. This is Forza Horizon 4 5 years later. Well, festival playlists. Always a classic just to see in every single game in the Forza franchise that you could do something with the game once you completed it to 100%. Yes, you could still do the competition versus other players and do the most daredevil shit in the world. You could go to night flight and get chased by a fucking plane. It's still the beauty really of multiplayer games. Not only that, but you can also get into some more games with some more vehicles and get some more things. And see at the end that you got something that you want.
Welcome back, champion.
The narrator say your name. It's so beautiful just to see the game was so well done and caring for, showing the beauty of Britain at the time and really a British delight. And it is, in fact, one of the best games said by British people. You can ask any British man who plays games and ask them, is Forza Horizon 4 the best racing game? And they will say, fuck yes, because it's in Britain. And Britain is an amazing countryside with beautiful delights. But let's stop doing anything else and go in. Jump back. Hear the engine purr. Engine's louder than ever, and you probably won't expect this, especially in Forza Horizon 5, when they made it much more quieter. Unlike in Forza Horizon 4, where they made it scream loud and high in a raw tone. Show you the beauty of it. Show you the beauty of Britain. And trust me, it is a British delight. But let's just go to it. Straight back, the looks. The looks and the designs are quite amazing, especially for Britain. It actually has that thing where it has British signs, British lights, British speed stones, and overall mostly copied the design off of British roadways and British highways that to a very accurate degree, showing how accurate it is. You can even see from the signs that they were made in Britain, practically. Not only that, but the countryside actually looks quite well done when you're speeding through it. Like, as you speed through it, you realise that the mountains go sky high and the trees go tall as ever by the day. You could do a fucking barrel roll! That was American. That was the thing. But it feels like as if Forza Horizon 4 has the advantages of a calm British drive where you could just casually drive through the countryside, experience British weathers, and overall get the feel of what Britain is actually like. Not only that, but it was actually the perfect game. Having the city of York and surrounding it with the countryside makes it an excellent motive for countryside driving and illegal street racing. I feel like as if the design was actually quite well done, making it seem like as if that you're actually in Britain with houses that literally have that British design. What do you mean by British design? It has that cottage feeling where like you buy a cottage or driving into a cottage and you realise that it has that sort of design into the buildings and therefore gives it that feeling. And trust me, that's not only it. What about the ocean? The ocean is also beautiful with its swampy lakes when you get near them, and it's overall a very very, very clever design. I feel like with Britain and other countries within Forza Horizon, that is that they don't really copy them exactly. For example, you could look at the map and realize that it isn't really what you expect. They go like, why? Well, if you look around, you realize that it's just, let's just, okay, there is so much fucking things. Right, so basically it copies the design of Britain to a well extent, having cottages and little villages on roads, on long roads, and not only that, but having the occasional city there, couple cities like really far apart from each other, having a factory nearby, and then having a quarry quite nearby. It really describes British weather and British quality of life. Not only that, but also describes how Britain is actually like and how Britain feels like. And no doubt we have Edinburgh like up there, and I think you could go up there if you get the expansion pack. Let's just see how much that is. Marketplace. You get these two. What about the ultimate add-on? How about no? Okay, so you get all of this, and basically it really describes like British stuff, but also British movies with their cars and their iconic type stuff. Not only that, but it did the one key part, teaming up with Top Gear and BBC. Basically, for the game to be as authentic as it can be, you cannot miss out Top Gear. And if you do that right, your game is literally gonna go significantly worse, because Top Gear is the best show in Britain. Not that, but the number one show that most people know and watch. Featuring Jeremy Clarkson, James Bay, and Richard Hammond going all over the place. Jeremy Clarkson, an old man loving his classics. James Bay, kind of like a modern folk who knows how to be kind of straightforward. And Richard Hammond, the overrejecting bastard who literally likes to go and drive off cliffs and just die, but then he would come back out of nowhere like as if he's fucking Jesus. He will also be Jesus, because the amount of times that he died, like, comes back. I know for by his stage, but like still, for the average viewer who doesn't know that, they may think, oh shoot, he's fucking Jesus. I wouldn't be surprised if Richard Hammond is called Richard Hammond, the Jesus Christ of the Lord. Because at times he actually comes back. But anyway, let's just see how a nice, sexy race could be. Loving the menu. In the way the menu is quite simple, that you kind of does a pre-emo, basically pre to the race. Not that, but showing the car and the inside of the car while you're basically going nuts on the going basically the inside of the car and the outside of the car while you wait for more players just to join you. And of course we're back into the Death World Trail, and we can do multiple things here, like choose the car, start the race, see the racing video, you know, from first up almost to last. Yes, now that we can change the difficulty, the bonuses, and there's more options to that. But let's just get ourselves into a race. There's a certain thing you need to take note of, that all of the races show how wonderful and good British weather is and the countryside as a whole. They always follow a certain theme when trying to, well, please the audience, in a way, British audience, because it makes something for Britain, you of course gonna make something for British audience, and therefore you're gonna show how beautiful the countryside is. Unless if you're American, of course, then you must also just show how shit Toronto is by the homeless population that is there. Yes, you could go to in fact you could go to the CN Tower and view all the homeless people and go like, haha, I could get to this tower and you can't, you poor fucks. But let's just keep on driving. And of course this is the Top Gear rally car. made with Richard Hammond in mind. And of course, it's been driven by the wonderful Stig and doing Deja Vu. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. But while you're driving, you always see the wonderful nature of Britain. I know that, but during bar runs, you always see them being disguised in really hidden trees and that. Basically, not really obvious, but like, it so that it had that extra challenge, you know, to find where the fuck the barn is and that. But with the racing though, it really describes the roads. It's basically the off-road roads really. Basically, it describes how they're all in that every single road that's not made for. Every road is in fact made out of gravel, and gravel is like many small rocks combined into a one flat row of flat bed of road. I don't know how I fucking describe that so badly, but not only that, we also see that they also always pick a creative way in order to make their races, so not only it's long lasting, but you also enjoy the process of it. For example, I'm not quite enjoying it because this fat bastard's right in front of me. I'm gonna beat him. Come on. And I didn't beat him. Of course, sponsored by MSI. The old version. Let's see what we actually get. A drum. You get a motherfucking drum. But mostly that's mostly described Forza Horizon 4, apart from its races and different types of races. For example, there's actually a street scene where it's practically the same but during night. Let's see. And that's basically Forza. Now you have the stories that are also good and well done. If you fully complete it at 3 stars, the Top Gear, you actually get the Stig, and Stig is quite cool. Not only that, but there's actually the Halo showcase that is also quite cool, because guess what? You get the Warthog in this. Not in the next game, because the next game doesn't have a Warthog, I think. But this one has. But that's it, that's actually the video. I'm gonna finish off with some common words and just end it off. So just about Fortune Island is basically an off-road expansion pack with the game. Legos Being Champions was supposed to be the old new type game that was supposed to excite the world. Of course it didn't, because it didn't sell that well, but mostly with Hot Wheels it felt better, because I purchased it myself and I got hyped for it, and trust me, Hot Wheels is better than Lego, basically in DLC. If you check the Hot Wheels DLC, motherfucker, it's like a huge island and it's massive, and not that, but it's like a place where you can literally go nuts, and I mean by nuts, like you go so fast, in fact you go more than the engine power, like that's how nuts. Yeah, that's the end of the video. See ya.